Hey everybody, Casey here, and welcome to Home Cooking. Today, I'm going to be whipping up one of my husband's favorite dishes. Now, I'm going to be upfront with you. He does not need this. And it's not the healthiest thing, but oh boy, does he love it. And because I love him, I'm going to do him that solid. In any case, I'm going to be cooking some down-home southern smoked ham hocks and great northern beans. And if I must say, when I make this recipe, I really put my foot in it. If you want to know how I do it, stay tuned.
Grab a bit of this and a dash of that. Mix it up below. That's home cooking.
Okay, you only need a few simple ingredients to make this magic happen. I purchased some meaty smoked pork ham hocks, and then my staple for anything I want to soften and seal in the juices, I get some Adolph's meat tenderizer, got some ground black pepper, that Lowry seasoning salt I love, and of course, great northern beans. Adolph's meat tenderizer is a great brine for any meat. Then I grab those lovely ham hocks and I begin to rinse them off because I want to get all of the debris, any hairs I get burned off. Then I put them in a nice cook pot, and my cook pot is about 6.5 quarts. You then get that wonderful Adolph's meat tenderizer. You sprinkle it in, and when your water gets to looking a little cloudy, that's probably about enough of the tenderizer because it is salty, and your ham hocks are salty too. So you don't want to over salt it. Then you want to turn your cooktop up to the highest temperature. Because guess why? You want to bring this water to a rapid boil, and in a second I'm going to show you what a rapid boil actually looks like. And here you go. That, my friends, is a rapid boil, just in case you didn't know. So now we're going to go over and see what we're going to do with these beans and how we're going to handle them. Now, as you well know, beans come from the ground. So you can have gravel in your beans. You can have a little dirt in the beans. I'm very visual. I like to pick out as many of the imperfect looking beans as I can. I don't take everything out because I may end up with half a bag of beans, which is not what I want to do. Then I'm going to clean my beans. So I'll pour them into a colander. I'm going to turn the cold water on and I'm going to start to rinse. There I go, pouring it in. And that cold water is up. Got some beans in my sink. Oh no, I hope it doesn't go down my garbage disposal. That's gonna be a big bill if that happens, so I gotta get those out. Anyway, let me rinse all the beans. I not only rinse, but I do kind of turn them over with my hand, make sure there's nothing in them. Once done, I pour the beans into a smaller pot. Now the purpose of this exercise is to soak the beans so they can begin to fluff up so they're easier for cooking. It doesn't take as long. Some people soak their beans overnight. I do a quick soak, which consists of putting the beans in the pot once rinsed, covering the beans with cold water, and then bringing those beans to a rapid boil. I'm gonna put my stovetop on a high heat. You want to let the beans boil for about 2 minutes. You turn it off, cover it, and then you're going to let those beans sit for an hour. Now, I do this soak halfway through the cooking time of my ham hocks, which takes about 2 hours. So it's been about 2 hours. Let's see if they're fork tender. That looks pretty good. Those ham hocks are fork tender. The fat has rendered into the liquid and it's seasoned the liquid. And that's what you want. So you want to turn them off and set them to the side. And now I'm going to go over and check my beans because it's been about an hour. They've been soaking and you can tell they kind of plumped up. There is a little water left in there, but that's good because we're going to take that bean and that ham hock and we're going to marry them together in this pot. And that juice from the ham hock is going to flavor those beans while they cook. And this is what it should look like once you combine the two. You want to kind of mix them together, get it all stirred up. Yeah, that's how you want it to look. Perfect, but not finished. That juice needs to thicken up. Those beans need to get soft. You are going to bring that juice and beans to a rapid boil on high. And now it's time to add that Lowry's. You don't want to go too heavy because remember, those ham hocks are salty. So you don't want to oversalt. I like a little pepper. Yeah, I like a lot of pepper, but I kind of don't do too much. I want everybody to like it too. And you stir all those ingredients up and you bring it to the rapid boil. You're going to cover it once it comes to a boil and you turn it down to medium. Want that heat to be medium so it can cook. Oh, one more thing. Butter and Splenda. You can use margarine, you can use sugar. I love that butter and I haven't used sugar in years. I like the combination of the sweet and the salt. It is delicious. Trust me. You stir that all in. And then you're going to put a top on it. And as I said, you're going to cook this medium temperature until your bean is tender. Your juices have thickened. You want the bean to be tender but not mushy. This is what it should look like when it's done. Lovely thick sauce. Bean is intact, firm but tender. Your meat is done. And now let's plate up that puppy. Look at that. I like to sprinkle a little green onion on mine. Ooh boy, I can't wait. I can't eat it all, but boy, I'm gonna try my best. Okay, here we go. Uh-huh. I can't really talk. My mouth is full. It's so good. Wow. Mm, I'm doing a happy dance here. I made my mama proud. Oh, child, let me tell you. I know that you're gonna do a great job making this just like I did. And if you like this and you want to see other recipes, hit that like button. Don't forget to put on your notifications so you can be informed. And as always, subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Until next time, you know what I wish you. Love, peace, and a whole lot of joy. Bye-bye.
That's home cooking.